Welcome to another Legacy stream today. We're iterating on 4-color Reclaimer. So we made a couple of changes. I tried a league with a list that had 4-0 the prelim, and I found out that the mana was pretty much non-functional. We had double blue, double green requirements for Udo, we had black-green requirements, we had Leovold, like it was all over the place, and then we had like Dark Depths. We have 2 Thespian stage, now we're down to 1. 2 depths down to 1. We also are forced to be playing Flagstones. We gotta play Caracas, couple of Wastelands. Like, mana was all over the place, so I made a couple of changes. I added more fetch lands. I added a Sagoth Triumph. We're gonna see whether this one is better than the Absent Triumph, which I don't know the name. The Absent Triumph we can get off of the Flagstones, but the Sagoth Triumph, obviously, it's better at helping us cast our spells. I also added a second copy of Tropical Island and another copy of Bayou in order to make our mana requirements a little bit easier. Another thing that I did is I cut the 4th copy of Mox Diamond, and instead of that one, I'm playing now the 1st copy of Life from the Lobe. So definitely trying out a couple of interesting little switches here and there. We're also playing Witherbloom Command. This card did not look terrible, I have to say. Like, it looked actually pretty solid in the first league, so we're taking it again for another spin. Sorcerer Speed is something, but being able to, like, you know, kill something with the -2 and blowing up like an opposing Sylvan Library or getting back a land is no joke. So yeah, this card's legit. I am been liking it so far. As far as the sideboard, the only change I did is I added a couple of copies of Flusterstorm in place of the 4th Thoughtseize and the what was I playing? Oh, I was playing the 3rd library in the sideboard, so that's the only change that I made there. That's gonna be it. We're gonna be playing one full Legacy League with this list. Yeah, I don't think I want to make any changes, so I'm just gonna fire it off. So this is the list that I'm gonna be playing, and I will see you there. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and yeah, see you for the action. Round number 1 of this brand new league. I mean, we have the combo in hand. Sure. So I think I'm gonna go turn 1 Catacombs. Having the Bajuga Ball in hand is kind of a mulligan, but I think our hand is just kind of fine. One moves to 5, which freaks me out. But I'm gonna probably see it for Reclaimer on 2. I guess I'm gonna wait, because there's not really any difference if I see it for Dryad Arbor this turn or not. Oh, we're playing against Oops. Well. So I guess there is a difference. So we're gonna go for Dryad Arbor here. So we're gonna be able to depths this coming turn if we don't die, which we could. Looks like we're about to die. Yep. Thoughtseize me. Another Dark Ritual. Yep. Gotta look at the cards, I guess. Gotta look at the cards. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to bring in our hate. Plague Engineer doesn't work. Right? Plague Engineer just doesn't work. Yeah, this is rough. All of our removal is blanked. Guess I'm gonna bring in the Fluster just because the rest of my sideboard just doesn't do anything. So the issue that why Plague Engineer doesn't work is because of Bridge from Below. So Bridge from Below makes it so like I can Plague Engineer on Illusion to kill the Narcomoebas, and then we still lose. Yeah, let's keep this. And now the question is, do I want a Thoughtseize on 1 or do I want a Reclaimer 1? I think I'm going to Thoughtseize on 1. No, we are versus Oops All Spells. Well, must be nice. Why does my mana not function? So drop. Sack this, go get Flagstones. Okay, we definitely want to get another blue source here. So there goes the Tundra, and now we have the other Flagstones in hand, so probably can go Depths. No, we get Thespian Stage this turn and we get Depths next turn. And then we should have enough to activate. So we're just gonna pass here. And we can make it 2020 on end step. Sweet. Cool. All right, so 0 answers to Leyline. Actual 0 answers to Leyline. Yikes. Actual 0 answers to Leyline. Whoa. Play you for what? What does Oof do? They play 0 artifacts. This hand has interaction, but like it's not doing anything. This hand's better. Turns off their pedals. Yeah, but I don't think that the pedals are what's gonna win me the game. Like, I guess it didn't matter here because they just had the nuts, but fun. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. See you for the next round. Alright, KCC's our foe this round. Playing against Jegantha the Wellspring, and again our art is for whatever reason not working. I think we're gonna keep this hand though. Maybe I should have played this, so I can't get Wastelanded / Blood Moon. Man, I really don't know what's going on with the lack of hearts. It's so random whenever this happens. Sure. It's a good draw. So it can be a natural order deck because of the Jegantha. Will we try on the Harvest in the League for Amulet? Yes, 100%. Reclaimer? But that card's busted. I don't think I want to bog here. Dryad, Brainstorm, Catacombs. It's very good. It's quite strong. I guess that one's maybe also quite strong. I think it's very important to not miss our land drop there because we can try to race my opponent. And I think right now we're winning the race because we have an active Reclaimer and they don't. Opponent draws 4, draws 1. Valakut Exploration. Okay, so they're just playing lands. But with Jegantha. They have basic island too? Jeez. Another Valakut Exploration. Okay. Play land. Abrupt Decay and Abrupt Decay. Those would have been pretty good for them to draw, I guess. Sack this. Get Tundra. And I think I'm gonna get Wasteland. Because they have too many basics. Let's get... We can get Blast Zone? But that blows up my Raminab. Yeah, probably not a good idea. It's just a Thespian stage, I guess. Oh. Opponent has one card left in hand. Opponent's got one card left in hand. Well, I guess we probably want to play our flagstones. That's the easy part. I think we just seen it for Leo. Seen it for Leo, my opponent can't draw. And now we sack here, get Savannah, and we're gonna bog them. That gives us zombie. And am I killing this Dryad Arbor? I don't think I'm killing the Dryad Arbor. I think we're fine. So opponent can't library. They do have double Valakut Exploration though, which is no joke. Fine, Wasteland and Udo, but they can't play multiple lands. Like they can Udo for multiple lands, but draw Jegantha? Very interesting. Dark Confidant. Huh. That gets around Leo, I guess. So last card in hand is Jegantha. And their Udo goes to the bin. They want to plow Bob. Well, we can just find Caracas to answer Udo, so I guess we are gonna plow Bob. Super interesting list for my opponent. Seems a little bit pulled into a million different directions, but wow, that's crazy. They probably have to blow up the Ramina. We get to draw a card. Zenith. So I guess we're just gonna make it 2020. What do I want to do with this guy? 1, 2. I think we'll just play our Sylvan Library. And then we have 2 mana to activate this. Get depths, and then we just kill them. Opponent still cannot draw with library. Zenith for 3. So on my end step, we're gonna fetch. It's gonna give us one more land. Reclaimer, sack. So my opponent's gonna have to jump here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's still lethal. All right, just win. Draw a card. Copy my zombie, dude. Good, got him. I kind of wish we had force in this deck. We already run into both Leyline and in this case, you know, like all of the stuff that my opponent's doing. We also don't really have an easy time answering like Blood Moons and stuff. So I'm thinking that it's possible that we should be running some number of those. Green force, not the blue force. No, I definitely cannot play blue force here. Talking about the green one. We also don't have Scavenging Ooze, but I think it's fine to not have Ooze. It's fine. Leo sounds solid. Reclaimer is insane. They do have Dark Depths, so we probably want to hold on to that. Mox Diamond's fine. Probably cut a couple of these, even though they're actually fine. And maybe a Knight. Knight is just like a worse Reclaimer. It's a pretty free slot. Yeah, I mean, there's like multiple ways to build this deck, right? ¿No tenés internet? Yo sí tengo. Qué raro.
No tengo ni en el celular ni en la computadora.
Bueno, si tenés que resetear, hay que resetear. My wife's saying that we apparently don't have internet, but which would explain this. But why can I still play though? This is quite confusing. So I think I'm just pitching the depths here. MTGO has become self-aware. Yeah, MTGO is now a self-sustainable. Yeah. MTGO on Twitch have finally gone beyond, and now they exist by themselves. What a beautiful story. I think I just want to Udo here. Tropical Island. Swing for 3. I didn't see that episode. I love me some South Park though. So now, oof. Does this do anything? Not really. So I guess we're going to blue, green, black, and then F6. And now we can go get flagstones, and next turn we can just go get the guy. The guy. Dried Arbor. Bayou. That's a land for turn. Not particularly impressive. Wow, they are decaying Leo before decaying Reclaimer. They're playing brainstorming lands? Wow. Okay. They're playing brainstorming lands. The more they play, the more I think it is in lands. I don't know. Like, I'm so confused at this point. This is the wildest version of lands. Of, I guess, arguably lands that I have seen. Oh. That guy. It's kind of sick that, like, we could have played Civil Library and we didn't. Like, it's pretty sick if you think about that. Once again, Reclaimer doing Reclaimer things. Just casually taking the game over by itself. I think I'm just taking it easy. Like, I could go for the combo, but I think I'm just taking it easy. Okay, Rainstorm Bayou. I can Udo here, but I'm missing land drops, so probably not a great idea. Just gonna do this. Plow that. We can Zenith for Dried Arbor. Yeah, Zenith for Dried Arbor seems fine. And we start to get the zombie apocalypse rolling. Scrubland. Guess now we can Thespian stage. Have I seen the paper for prices of Reclaimer? Glad I picked them up at release. Are they very expensive? I'm glad I don't like foils. Certainly quite glad that I don't like foils. I think we can attack here. You voting for elves? That's funny. So unless my opponent finds an answer to Merit Lage, and by that I mean exactly Caracas, we should be fine. Polucranus Unchained. Wow, my opponent's having fun over there. We cannot say that my opponent is not having fun. Sweet. See you for the next round. Alright, here we are for round number 3 of this league. I think I'm gonna ship this. It's like the fact that we have Corrupt Road and we have like one of actually two of our 2-door targets in hand, it's kind of bad beat. I'm gonna keep this one, bottom the other thingy. Well, guess I'm gonna Zenith for 1. Like, it sucks against Daze, or it sucks against like Plow or something, but I guess it also sucks against Bolt. Yikes. This hand is not very good against Delver. Maybe this hand is just fine against Delver. Udo. Titan of Nature's Wrath. Wow. Scar this! Multi-format staple. This card does not mess around. Probably force. No force. So many knights, so many reliquaries. We really need an answer for this thing pronto. We need an abrupt decay. This is a quick lock though. Now the question is, do I play around force or do I play around spell beers? The answer is I think I play around spell beers. I mean, they had double force, so it didn't matter. Damn it! Just when I thought that we were gonna get him. Well, I mean, I guess if I find another plow, like if I find any answer to this Sprite Dragon, I think that we just win this game. But I have to find that answer right now. I'm just gonna go for Udo here. Blue, blue, green, green. So you have to find either another plow or abrupt decay, preferably, I guess. Force of will number 3. Sure, man. Whatever. 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 Triple force. Good old triple force of will. I don't think we want this guy. That hand is already a mulligan, so I'm gonna keep this one though. Send the Thespian stage. So I'm gonna play this as a 3-4. That's my plan. Wasteland can wasteland itself, so if my opponent attempts to kill my Reclaimer, we can just wasteland myself. It's convenient. Quite convenient, if I may say so myself. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see where this takes us. Reading cards is not for everybody, you know. Even if they have Submerge, we can just Fluster, which is nice. And next turn we get to like Decay plus activate Reclaimer. Tundra. Second Flagstones. It's pretty nice too. So I guess my opponent could have the Whale. So because of the Whale, I should probably decay this Delver. think we're gonna be setting up the combo now. No, I clicked the wrong one. Damn it! I had to click Thespian Stage. That really sucks. Ugh, that really sucks. That really sucks, because now I can't combo this turn, otherwise I could. Damn it. That's a really rough misclick. Well, at least I can decay this thing and I can crack this. Chain lightning, sure. So I don't have to fetch. Thespian Stage. I'm gonna do this right now to play around the Wasteland. That one. We do have Fluster to play around. Price of Progress. Timely Fluster. Timely Fluster. I could have also just like sacked my land, you know? Days. Yes. There's no way they have Vapor Snag, right? Chain Lightning is fine. $20. They have like chain linings and stuff. That scares me. Permanent mana value less, mana 3 -1. Yeah, this card's just bad. This is bad. I think Lyra is just my least bad card. Like, I don't think I want Thoughtseize against them. Sure. Man, playing around Price of Progress is going to be brutal. That's a really first card to draw. Really rough first card to draw there. Yikes. Big yikes. Big yikes. He drew Pyroblast. Damn it, man. Oh, that was a mistake. So now this dies to Bolt. So that was a really bad mistake on my part. It's probably gonna get dazed anyway. Yeah, this is the kind of matches that you just cannot win against Delver. These are just not winnable matches against Delver. Like, this is just, it's honestly kind of outrageous. Yeah, sure. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Yeah, Daisy is really fucked up. I think Rodrigo has been for years now. He's been saying how the only problematic card in all of Legacy, realistically speaking, it's Daze. Daze is the only problem card in the entire format. I just have to kill this thing. So I can go get Udo, I guess. Imagine that. Imagine that, right? Imagine me having any shot. Anyway, see you for the next round. Alrighty, round number 4, and we have Splinter Twin. So I see Splinter Twin. I hit keep. I'm a simple man. Splinter Twin is legal in Legacy though. Yeah, but this is like better than Splinter Twin in Legacy, so there's that. Okay. Misty Strand. Force Pitching Force. Rimewood Falls. Wow. Alright. That's a card, I guess. Jace. Or Snake. Loam. Second Loam. Okay. We can bog them if we want to, like if it ever gets problematic. I don't think it really is problematic so far. Hardcast Force. All right, I guess we figure out who the real hero in this story is. I guess we just figure out who the real hero of this story is, huh? We just figured out. Copy that one. Keep that one. The one that has no counters and turns into a 20/20 creature. That's the one I will keep. Thank you very much. I don't even know how to sideboard here. What is my opponent doing over there? Opponent's a maniac. I love it. Opponent is an absolute maniac. I love it. Well, this hand sure would be amazing if I had any other lands, but can I keep this? No, I can't. This is a lot better. Let's keep this. I don't know if I can get behind. Like, I love what my opponent's doing and everything, but like, I don't know if I can get behind the Rimewood Falls. I feel like my love can only make it so far, you know? They were gonna grab a Chasm. Maybe they don't have Chasm in game 1. Which could be. Opponent chose to not shuffle. Okay. Two can play this game. I hate you, Dried Arbor. I hate you so much. I hate you so much, Dried Arbor. Every single time, man. Every single time. I hate you so much. And I am so good at drawing this stupid card, too. Wow. Okay. Udo, sure. All right. My opponent playing the legendary combo of Udo plus Primeval Titan plus Wasteland. Very, very powerful strategy. Can I Wisdom here? I think I want to Flagstones. If they have land into primetime, we're fucked. But I probably can't beat that anyway, so. They can have untap land into Udo. Yeah, I have to do it now. Tundra. Gonna get Ujui Bog. If they have primetime, they have primetime, but they deserve to win if they have primetime, though. It's not primetime. Would have flooded. Uh-oh. Well, this doesn't do anything. That sucks for me. So let's put that on top and that on top. Play land, fetch to shuffle. Bayou, whatever. Blue. Yep. YOLO. Now we can set up Thespians. I guess we can't set up Thespian stage plus what's his name because we have my opponent has 2 layers of interaction that we have to deal with. This Flusterstorm is not looking good. Fluster is not looking good. They chose to shuffle though. Gain a lot of life. That loam slaps, let me tell you. That's a good life from the loam. That is a good life from the loam right there. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to exile it now because I fucked up. Whoops. Yep. Well. Blue, blue, green, green. Now we get to activate Reclaimer. So they're gonna get to Udo themselves, which is beatable. Which is definitely beatable, because we can just, you know, Caracas them. So what we kind of need is to find what we kind of need is to find Raminab Excavator, and we can combo Raminab with this Wasteland and Udo. Zenith also does it, of course. Nope, that's neither of those. Okay, so top, play this, fetch to shuffle. Get value. 1, 2, 3. Udo. Played my land already. So I'm gonna kill their Udo, and I want to do it on their turn because we can build Storm for Fluster. So decay that. Sure. Just gotta dodge prime time. I think that as long as we dodge prime time, I think that we're ahead. Even with all of my opponent's zombies, because you know we have active reclaimers, and we're gonna go get Ramen up. Don't primetime me, bruh. Jace is pretty good. Jace is pretty good. Jace is pretty good, chat. Jace is pretty good. Heard it here. Heard it here first. Put on top, put on top. I think I go get Leo. All of these cards attack Jace. I think we just go get Leo. Or I could try to wasteland them with Raminap Excavator. Maybe that's better. No, I think that Leo's just better. Feels bad, man. Wait, it resolved? Why didn't they pay 3? Wow, they could have just paid 3. Well, now I'm definitely going for Leo. So now their Jace Brainstorm doesn't do anything. Their Uro doesn't do anything. They bounce my Leo. They probably drew a cantrip. I guess just Uro. That's fine. What a grind, man. Two shitty cards I'm glad I'll never play against. Indeed. Truer words have never been said. So we're gonna go get Caracas, and I think I'm gonna go get Thespian Stage. So that we can combo if we need to. Copy here. Then we can Leo. Blue, green, black. Then we fetch for Savannah. Zenith for Remnant Excavator. Wasteland. Get Zombos. Kill your thing. Growth Spiral is fine. So if I attack everything at Jace, my opponent's gonna throw 2 in front of this Reclaimer. I think I can give up 1 Reclaimer. If these cards attack Jace. So they give up the Jace by killing my Reclaimer. Pass the turn. Got no mana, so we're not representing anything. We have Zombie superiority, we have Leovold superiority, we have Raminep Excavator superiority. All of the superiorities have been achieved. Opponent's still fighting though. Opponent is not going down without a fight. Gonna get back Udo. They have clock superiority. That's true. So they fetched? Oh, they don't have double green. That's hilarious. They don't have both double green and double blue. That is so awesome. I love that. That's easy. Let's see what you got over there, opponent. Petty theft. Sack that. Alright, got me. Got me. Now do I bog them? Yeah, I think we just bog them. I could have wastelanded them, but like bogging them is just is so much better here. Yeah, this is just garbage time. Even prime time just doesn't do anything because I can just combo them in the air, so prime time doesn't do anything either. Let's play a Reclaimer. Yeah, remember when we used to make Zombos all the time? Just gonna pass here. Just pass. GG's. Okay, can we get another 3 and 2? Well, I'm not gonna ship this hand, right? I am only human. I cannot just ship turn 2 library, turn 3 Udo. Like they either I could see, I could even consider these to be a Splinter Twin situation, honestly. If you really think about it. This is practically a Splinter Twin. Am I really getting stifled here? fuck. Okay, my opponent's just scaring me. Don't scare me like that, opponent. Damn it. Force on library, it's a lot more acceptable. Force pitching force. Okay. How about next turn? So they didn't have days, which is good for me. Oh, I'm getting wasted. Okay. F's in chat because I cannot cast this Udo anymore. I don't think I can just play around days here. Like they didn't have days when I played the library, so. But this being 4 toughness is a big deal. Interesting. Well, I have to cycle these Udos, because otherwise they're just gonna rot in my hand. So this is really awkward, but it really feels like it is what I have to do. Wait. So they are playing Stifle? And they could have stifled me earlier and they didn't? Weird. Okay. Would love to draw a Raminap. Oh, we're playing Loam. Well, if we play Loam, we probably just win, don't we? If we draw Loam, we just win, I think. You gotta go if. I don't even want to kill that Goif. Like the Goif is just not doing shit. Oh man, this is so awkward. They have three cards in hand. They could definitely have another Stifle for sure. I think I just have to pass. Worst feeling ever. Alternatively, I can just crop road and suck this. Which is really painful. Oof. Stupid Uro, so hard to cast in this deck. Stupid Uro, so hard to cast. Land. I guess I'll take that one. Also, I just have a casual 7/7 in play. Opponent's kind of flooding over there. I mean, this is a 3-turn clock. Sure. Can never in my life cast those Uros. Alright, 3-turn clock, here we go. 7, yeah. Petty theft. They let me untap with a knight? That's so risky for no reason. Anyway. So it's nice that we do have an answer to this thing, so we're not just gonna die hopelessly. And it's also nice that I answered the Goyf when I did, so I would be taking like 4 a turn for no reason. So definitely happy with how things panned out. God damn it. Okay. Any green source and we start a nice little Uro parade. My opponent's down to 1 card in hand. And my opponent has used 2 forces so far? 3 forces. So I think we're good here. I would consider us to be slightly ahead. If I get got by days, I'm gonna feel so stupid. Just gonna pass the turn, decay this thing, and then next turn I am going to Zenith for Raminap, and that's probably going to win the game. Because it's gonna unlock our hand. Okay, if they have hardcast force, c'est la vie. I guess they could also just have a lightning bolt for us. Definitely want another green source. So we just go for Savannah. Just go for Savannah. I could have got him from field. But field only really works if I just, like, if the Raminap survives. And we still have Loam. We still have Loam. And now just drawing any green source is great for us. Awkward. Quite awkward. Oh man, this is rough. Probably pitching the Wasteland to this crop rotation. And I probably try to go for the 2020. I guess this can give us information. The Delver flip, that is. Just like if they show me like a Brazen Borrower, I just know to like not flip that. I'm gonna go for it though. Gonna go for Thespian Stage. If they have another borrower, they have another borrower. Keep that. Stifle doesn't do anything. Even if they do have the Brazen Borrower, we get to Caracas, my own Merit Lage, and we fizzle the Petty Theft, so at least they don't have a 3-1. Rock Delver, huh? Honestly, seems a lot better for us than Blue-Red Delver. Blue-Red Delver seems so like low to the ground and effectively impossible for us to keep up with. While Rock Delver, we can probably brawl a little bit better because it's slow and clunkier. Like me when I play MTG, slower and clunkier. Womp womp. This deck is not terrible. This deck is not terrible. I'm not 100% sure that it's better than just the Green White Reclaimer deck that I've been playing for a while, but it kind of works, right? Like the stuff that it's doing, it kind of works, which is pretty good. And like, I mean, you have some silly cards like Udo and Leovold. You can only do so bad with you can only do so badly with Udo and Leovold in your deck. Unless you can't cast them, which is the problem that we've had a non-zero amount of the time with this deck. Yeah, we'll probably ship this. And we keep this one. And we ship Dry Arbor. Just realized this is Legacy. It was like Amateur Print Green Sun Zenith. No. This is Legacy. Every now and then on Wednesdays, I like to spice things up a little bit. Play some Legacy. Probably gonna play around days. Turn 1. Yeah, I never skip leg day. That's false though. I do skip leg day fairly often actually. Opponent confirm not ghosting. Opponent successfully confirmed not ghosting. That would have been a next level force, right? Just force your Mox Diamond. You want a 2-for-1 yourself? No, I am going to 2-for-1 myself to prevent you from 2-for-1 yourself. Wait, what? What? No! Don't do it! No! Don't kill my dude! Sick. My opponent was nice and they didn't kill my dude. I think it's extremely important for me to resolve this Reclaimer activation, so I'm just gonna do this main phase. It is insanely important for me to resolve this Reclaimer activation, so not gonna mess around with it. Just going to do the thing. So next turn we can CNET for Reclaimer and activate another Reclaimer again. They didn't have Bolt, so as long as I can dodge Bolt this one more turn, I'm gonna feel very, very comfortable this game. So I just have to dodge Bolt here. Brazen Borrower would also be really annoying, but Bolt would of course be significantly worse for me. Ponder. Opponent out there cantripping hard. Opponent out there cantripping hard, looking for that Bolt. They shuffle. They shuffle. It looks like we're gonna make it, chat. Looks like we're gonna make it. Yes. We did it, chat. We did it. We did it. Opponents got their Goif. I got my Goif. Except my Goif is better. I know that I had a quote-unquote free block there, but like I am at this point, like my opponent's bolts are not very good. So I think taking this 3 is fine. Let's say that the bolt goes face though. We go to 11, then we take 3 from the Delver. Oh, but then we have access to depths because we have 2 Reclaimers, so we're still fine. No! I clicked the wrong land. Damn it. That's a game-losing mistake right there. That really sucks. Yep. That one really sucks. That one very, very much sucks. So now I cannot play Raminap this turn. Ugh. It's like a domino effect of sadness. It's a domino effect of sadness. So there's something interesting that we can do here. Which is, we can wasteland my opponent's drop to prevent them from hard casting force. Which gets us further away from field. Yeah, that's probably the big reason to not do it, I guess. I know that I have Ramina, but I don't want my opponent to hard cast a force on this Ramina. It's exactly the point of what I'm saying. Though I guess it forces the action. When I hear force, I think of negation. I keep forgetting force of will is a thing. Can you tell I don't play Legacy? Yeah. If you don't play Legacy, then no. Okay, so the good news is my opponent does not have force. The bad news is I should have gotten a blue source there, not a black source. Whoops. Whoops. So I'm not going to... Sure. So what I can do here is I can decay. Like I can wasteland their green source. Everything gets blown up. I decay the Goif. And then I put them on a 3-turn clock. Shamilor, por supuesto. El español siempre es bienvenido. Gabriel CBS, thank you for the follow. Es normal que MTGO dé un buy on 1-1 en lugar de 0-1. Me estoy quedando loco. ¿En qué? ¿En una preliminary? No, no es normal. Debería darle un 0-2. Pero si dropearon todos y es lo único que hay disponible, es lo único que hay disponible. No hay con qué darle. So I actually value this Raminap more than this Green Sun Zenith. My opponent on the no attacks, no blocks plan. Love to see it. Just gonna get Leo here, I think. I could get Udo too. Actually, let's get Udo. Udo draws cards. Drawing cards is good. Flip off of Ponder. Okay, so this was in their hand. This was in their hand, because otherwise they would have played it. Man, Reclaimer is just so good, man. These are my 1-drops. These are my 1-drops. Just like putting my opponents on 18 and on 3 turns they're dead. Like they need to be chomping with the Delver. Their bolts don't do anything. Opponent shuffles. They are desperate. Unless they have like price of progress or something and they kill themselves in the process, I think they're gonna be fine. Return to nature, exile in Uro. Still dead. you're still dead. Sure. That makes it so you're actually dead right now, which makes things easier. Boom, 3 and 2. Okay, a little bit of a debrief. I think I like this version of the deck better than the first one that I played. My spells were still pretty hard to cast, but they were a lot more castable than the first version. Like 2 depths, 2 depths, 2 stages is just unreasonable. Like you just cannot do that and expect that you're gonna be able to cast your spells. Even with this, even with all of the maneuvering that I did to make the spells more castable, I still struggled. Like Sejiri's Step, Glacial Chasm, like all of those cards that the original list had is just like, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Like how do you expect to ever cast anything at all? But I guess the original builder of the deck just luck sacked in that prelim and figured out a way. The crop roots feel kind of weak. Like they're cool, but I don't know. I'm not feeling the crop rods. The knights are really hard to evaluate. Wow, that dog is really having a rough time right now. Knights are really hard to evaluate. I honestly have no idea whether the knights are great or they're terrible. Because a couple of times they came down and they were insane, but most of the time I just played them and they just died immediately without leaving any value behind. So at that point, like would I rather be playing more Leovolds than Knights, for example, or something like that? I don't know. Witherbloom Command is kind of cool, but unfortunately I don't think this can really be a main deck card. I felt like I needed a Force of Vigor or maybe 2. This felt like something that I would be interested in. The Flusters were okay. Like I wasn't in love with them, so I could see cutting like one of them or something. Meddling Mages are just kind of awkward. They're super hard to cast unless you just like we would need to really try something to work the mana base differently in order to cast the Meddling Mages reliably, but just I don't know, like you cannot have a deck that relies so much on Mox Diamond that your mana is just non-functional whenever you don't draw it, you know. What else? Sideboard definitely needs work. I don't think that this is a good sideboard. Like I don't like this sideboard, but we're gonna leave it at that for now because I honestly don't think that the main deck is there either. Vindicate, maybe? Yeah, Vindicate can't do it. How about some Planeswalker? Also, the mana needs work. I feel like I want more blue sources. We got 2 drops, 1 Tundra. Maybe no, I don't think we want an Underground Sea. We're too green based to want another Underground Sea, I think. And like we do have Tundra, but the Tundra is a card that we can find off of the Flagstones, so it's a little bit easier. A couple of times I also wish that I had access to 1 more Flagstones, so that's definitely something that I'm going to be wanting to make some room for. Lord Windgrace being cast on the channel. Oh, that's like the cat, right? This card is actually it's actually super expensive on MTGO. Apparently, it's like 50 tickets, and I have no idea why. I wish this guy were good. Because I mean, it's a planeswalker that does stuff with lands, right? Like that's exactly what I what I like. But unfortunately, it's yeah, 5 mana is just so much. Maybe if you could see it for this, it would be okay. But it's a fun card. It's a fun card. Oh, it's like 10 tickets now? Okay, so I guess it went down in price. But at one point it used to be like 50 tickets. If we cut the crop rotations, I feel like Deathrite Shaman would be perfect for this deck. Just a one-off Deathrite Shaman would be great. We got 3 libraries. I don't think we got 2 libraries. Sorry, I don't think I won the 3rd one. I want something that comes down and impacts the board. Maybe Leovold number 2 in the main deck or something like that, you know? Maybe something like this. That frees up a sideboard slot. This card is cool, but I don't think this is gonna do it. I don't think this is it. This I feel like are the worst cards in the deck. And I think I want something else, but I just don't know what it is that I want. The blue-green 3-mana Walker would be good, yeah. Definitely. I had a list that looked like this. That I was working on at one point. Oh, King. How I miss you. Not. Not. This guy sucks. This deck is nice though. I can see that. I can see it bringing this back. I'm still not sure that I like this better than the other version, the one that I've been working on for a while. It kind of feels like Operation just kind of does it though. This is interesting though. I actually hadn't thought about Abundant Harvest until I just saw this, which clearly I thought about it, but I forgot that I thought about it. So maybe, maybe that's what it is. So you cut crop rods, and then you jam like some Abundant Harvest in there. Maybe. Maybe that's not crazy. Maybe that's not crazy. Yeah, Scuzz is fine, but there are too many matchups where it's bad, so I could see playing Escusi in the sideboard if I made room for it, but I wouldn't play it main deck in this list, I think. In the other one is this one is more, you know, Zenith centered, I guess. Zenith centric, so like we have a bunch more one-offs because we have like the whole Dryad package, etc. So Okay, next time we can give this a shot. Try out some abundant harvests. Anyway, with Mox Harvest is not at its best. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. You still probably, I'm still probably gonna try it anyway. Like, yes, you can whiff, I guess, but kind of is what it is. That's gonna be it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed this legacy content. See you in the next stream, and take care. Bye bye.